Cyprus, the secret key of the Mediterranean. Our journey begins where life itself was said to start. This is Petra to Romeo, or Aphrodite's rock. According to the ancient Greek mythology, the goddess of love and beauty emerged from the sea from right here. This isn't just a story for tourists. Archaeological evidence suggests that Cyprus has been a center of worship for over 10,000 years ago, even before the Greeks. Ancient civilizations saw this island as a sacred energy point. As you watch these waves, imagine being a sailor 3,000 years ago, seeing this rock and believing you were in the presence of goddess. Yeah, if you were there in 3,000 years ago, you could have believing that you are also among the goddess. Yeah, you will be the one among goddess. This is the key to the Cypriot soul, a deep connection to the divine and the sea. We move west to the city of Paphos, an entire city designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Let's start. The first place in this area of West is the tombs of the kings. Despite the name, no kings were actually buried here. These are the final resting places of the high-ranking officials from the 4th century BC. They were carved directly into the solid rock to imitate the houses of the living. The second is the mosaics. In the house of Dionysus, you will find mosaics that are considered the best in the Mediterranean. Look closely at the detail. Each thin stone was hand-pressed to tell stories of goddess and monsters. As travelers, let me give you a tip, and you will thank me at the end. If you visit in the summer, come at 8 a.m. The stone holds the heat, and by midday, the tombs feel like furnace. But in the morning light, the shadows make the carvings look alive. To find the true heart of Cyprus, you must leave the blue water and climb into the Troodos mountains. This is where the air smells of pine and ancient cedar. Let's go to the village of Lefkara. This village is famous for two things: silver and race Lefkaritico. Legend says that in 1481, Leonardo da Vinci visited this exact village and bought a race cloth for the altar of the Milan Cathedral. Today, the art of Lefkara race is protected by UNESCO. UNESCO, is in charge of security of this art of Lefkara race. You cannot visit the mountains without experiencing Cypriot maize. Maize are food. It isn't just a meal, it's a ceremony. Up to 30 small plates, from grilled army to reftico, a lamb slow cooked in a clay ovens. In Cyprus, food is a language of hospitality. If you are invited to eat, you are being invited into the family. Cypriot hospitality, it's in the DNA. You can't talk about Cypriot food without first paying homage to the hospitality. The two are profoundly linked. Finally, we reach Nicosia, the last divided capital in the world. Since 1974, A green line has split the city into the Greek Cypriot south and the tricky Cypriot north. Walking down Redra Street, you see the scars of history, abandoned shops and barbed wire, right next to the modern Starbucks and luxury boutiques. It is a haunting reminder that while Cyprus is a paradise, it is also a land that has fought hard for its identity. It is a city of two halves, waiting for a future that brings them back together. Cyprus is more than an island. It is a bridge. It is a place where you can feel the weight of history and the lightness of the Mediterranean breeze at the same time. Whether you came for the myths of Aphrodite or the quiet stone streets for the mountains, you will live with a piece of island in your heart. For sure you will come back. I am Keaton for Key Truths. If you enjoyed this journey in Cyprus, the sacred soil of Mediterranean region, subscribe and tell me in the comments which part of Cyprus would you visit first. Stay sharp. I love you more.